Welcome to Drawfee Beans, where we take dumb ideas
and make even the dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Justin.
And today, we are doing a suggestion that comes to us from Kristen Cocchianti. Could you maybe draw, like, the best grandma, or maybe bizarre rejected mythical creatures?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are we doing? I was doing something way different.
You were just drawing a little sweaty man?
I was doing a little sweaty man. But I could do so many other things. Just not on this computer. Hold on. Got it.
Yeah, it only has 5. It only has 5 though.
What?
You can only go back 5.
Oh, I forgot.
Any more and it starts running slow.
I regret everything in my life.
Oh, that's why he was sweaty. He knew he was about to get erased. So these are two sort of disparate suggestions. It seems like Kristen was sort of hedging her bets. She wanted either the best grandma, or maybe bizarre / rejected mythological creatures. Sort of two different areas.
Right.
That could be.
But I mean, I feel like the best grandma is kind of a mythological creature in her own right.
Oh, I like that.
So why not?
Maybe these two suggestions are not so disparate after all.
Maybe combine them into the best monster.
The elusive, the legendary ultimate grandma.
the grandma of legend.
The grandma of legend. So is that what you're drawing for? I see you've got some thick glasses.
Oh yeah, grandmas
and a real wrinkly smile.
Best grandmas have just the thickest frames. They can't see nothing. Are those
upper lip wrinkles or some stubble?
Oh, she's got all the wrinkles. And you know what? Grandma, she's not seeing so good. She doesn't see the hairs.
She doesn't need to.
But she's the best grandma.
I bet she was a looker back in her day.
Oh man, she still holds up.
Yeah.
That's what makes her the best grandma.
She's still pretty popular on the old retirement community.
That's true. And best grandmas are the wrinkly grandmas. They have to be very wrinkly. The meat has to be falling off the bone.
like a pot roast.
Yes. She has to look like she was left in water for way too long.
These wrinkles, Justin.
You don't know what form is underneath. You just see so many wrinkles.
And that's what makes it the best grandma.
Yes.
I judge my grandmas by how wrinkly they are. And
and man, if that's your metric, this is the greatest grandma.
Welcome to Drawfee Beans. We're gonna watch Justin fill the entire canvas with wrinkles. I don't even know where the edge of this face is. At any point, you could just add more wrinkles and be like, oh no, it's wider. Oh, she's got like elf ears.
Oh yeah,
because she's a mythical.
So she can.
Grandma.
I mean, she's still hard of hearing. She's got a little hearing aid.
I kind of like that, yeah, because elves, in Tolkien lore, they live for a very long time, but they always stay sort of youthful looking.
Right, until they're just like, all right, I'm done.
I like the idea of an elf that got so old, even in elf years, it started wrinkling up a little bit.
Yeah.
So like this is an ancient being. If this is how this elf is looking. She's
lived a long, full life.
And she's still smiling about it, which is good.
She's got a lot to be happy about. She's blessed. She's too blessed to be stressed.
I mean, that's a hallmark of an ultimate grandma.
Yeah.
How are this grandma's cookies?
They are never cold. They are never hard. They are just the warmest, softest, gooeyest cookies.
They always feel like they're fresh out the oven. I don't know how she does it. Is she constantly baking cookies and just throwing out batches when no one is...
No one knows. No one can get close enough.
Does she have a mane?
She's just covered. She's just... She's just completely wrapped.
She's like a sheep. She's like a beautiful, wrinkly sheep. Oh, I want to give this grandma a hug. Oh, she's got some horns.
She's got some horns. But she's been around the block. One of them's that
was a little choppy. Oh, okay. Not just because you wanted to avoid a tangent.
Oh, no, of course not. No. Certainly not.
Oh, Justin, this is great. This is you struggle sometimes to draw in Photoshop. It's not your drawing program of choice.
That's true.
But you're doing great.
I mean, I like
This is delightful.
the prompt was great.
The prompt was great. Thank you, Kristen. Sorry for messing up your last name.
Definitely messed it up.
That's
hardcore.
a risk. That's a risky run when you leave a suggestion. We'll draw it, but we will say your last name bad. That's just. And I think we're pretty equal opportunity last name bad sayers.
Oh yeah,
too.
they're all gonna be bad.
I don't think your last name is particularly difficult. We're just bad.
We're very bad. We're sorry.
There are those cookies.
Man, just so many cookies.
Oh my gosh! You smell them. You walk into her.
Oh yeah.
I guess den, lair, whatever she's got, condo.
Her rental property.
Yeah, her condo in Boca. Oh, come in. Oh, sweetie, you should have some of these cookies.
Now we all know the deal.
Mm-hmm.
The grandmas, they got those knobby digits.
Yeah, I mean, she's dealing with arthritis, most likely.
Yeah, if she's the ultimate grandma, she's got to have the ultimate knobby limbs here.
Okay. Yes, please knob in some limbs. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Oh, they're just going all over the place.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And she's still smiling. Like it's agony.
They hurt all the time.
She smiles through. I learned long ago how to control my pain. I feel it, but I don't let it control me. If you master your pain, you too can become immortal. What?
These all used to be cornfields when I was a child.
When I was a child, these used to be fields of nothing but lava.
We would all play in the lava. We didn't have Nintendo.
No, we would just try to avoid the meteors that were crashing into the planet.
We summoned dark magics.
Dark magics that protected us. We made dark pacts.
You could buy a dark magic for a nickel back then.
Yeah, oh, not like today.
No.
Oh, you kids, you've got it so good you don't even realize. Your dark packs just come in the form of advertisements.
Yeah, she's got one of those old people accents that you can't quite place it.
Yeah, you don't
know where it's coming from.
Who calls them that?
No one ever called them that.
What?
That's not a thing that was in the past.
That's something I'm looking forward to if I ever reach a ripe old age. I imagine a good chunk of those are they're just messing with you. They're just like, I always wanted to call it this, and now that I'm old, I can. And everyone's just gonna be like, oh, that must be what they called him back in the day.
You can get away with a lot when you're the ultimate.
Oh, she's got some wings.
She's got some wings. She can't get
the
around.
wings
so
are not
well.
as knobbly as the hands. They
held up.
They're doing okay. Yeah, they invented airplanes shortly after I made the dark pact to get these wings. I felt pretty silly. Egg on my face. It was a dinosaur egg. That's where the expression I'm old. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg, of course. There were dinosaur eggs. Chickens were much later. Of course, back then, we called everything a chicken.
We didn't have science when I was born.
We didn't have science. You could just call something a chicken. No one would correct you.
There were only 4 people on Earth.
I didn't see 2 of them until much later on. It was just me and your grandpappy. Your first grandpappy, not the one you have now.
Now these things go all the way.
Oh yeah,
through her
they're
mane.
just they're you don't know where they end.
I think this grandma's just about done.
This is amazing. This is a mythical creature for sure.
Oh yeah, she's the best mythical grandma you can imagine.
This is the most mythical grandma. I guess I should draw.
I think you should draw
a mythical grandpa.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
She needs a mate.
So, I guess, I mean, grandmas, definitely are the more wholesome of the two sort of. I mean, grandpas are great.
Oh, no denying grandpas are great. We're definitely pro grandpa.
I'm gonna do what you did and sort of just like work out.
Yeah.
So I think again, starting with just all the wrinkles.
That's what separates the ultimate grandpas from your normal average grandpas.
So like the grandma, she has no nose. The grandpa, I think, is like mostly nose.
Right.
Because someone's got to be the smellerman.
Yeah, that's
the smelling.
that's who she's making the cookies for. He gets to smell
Agnes,
those cookies.
Your cookies smell so. He's got so much hair.
Oh man.
In his nose. Oh.
Most of his body hair is from his nose. Mm-hmm. It's all just coming out of there.
Got some spots on there.
Who even knows what those spots are?
Who even knows what they're doing?
But the ultimate grandpa.
The ultimate grandpa, and I think just eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
Just
bushy.
Just the bushiest of eyebrows.
That only a life of accomplishments can grant you.
What are you? Yeah, he just. Yeah, I think they represent like the two ever present. You know, she's smiling. He's just got like sort of a stern frown.
Grandpa frown. Mm-hmm. He's got resting grandpa face.
We're just drawing Eustace and Muriel from Courage.
Yep, it turns out they were the ultimate grandma and grandpa.
They had it. They had that figured out. Who's there?
He never knows who's there. He cannot figure out who's ever there.
Who's talking?
We don't know what war he was in, but he always mentions the war.
The war. It was the most important war at the time. It was the war.
Could have possibly been the first war.
Could have been the original. That's why it was just called the war.
Yeah, it was the first human conflict.
Yeah.
What do we call it? It's a war. We got a war.
We got us a war.
We got a war.
The war's on. The war is on. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm gonna shrink this down. I think he should be like smaller than the.
Oh, he's just like a shrunken grandpa.
Oh, move the canvas. I moved the canvas. There's gonna be a little bar because I moved the canvas. This is my drawing a grandpa voice.
Yeah.
And I guess just like
character.
Just some brows. Just some real wrinkly, furrowed.
Oh yeah.
Furrowed brows.
Years, decades, centuries of constant scowling has moved all that meat into his forehead. He can never get quite all the hairs on his chin. He's always missing some.
And I think he's probably got horns too.
Yeah.
Because they're ancient. They're ancient creatures.
They are.
I feel like I'm just sort of like gonna ape pieces of your thing.
They are of the same species.
Yeah.
Of ultimate beasts.
I think he's like a dragon, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's like a drangpa, Drampa's a Pokemon.
That's true.
It's a dragon.
He doesn't not look like that.
It's a dragon grandpa is what Drampa is, right? Is that
sure? Yeah, we can say that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, and he's just sort of got.
Oh yeah, he's got that good grandpa fur.
He's got that grandpa fur. He's got some spots. You gotta have your grandpa spots.
Yeah, he's always wondering who summoned him. And he can never figure it out.
It's impossible to tell which is his actual eye slit and which is just which is just wrinkles.
It's all wrinkles.
And there he is.
Oh, there's his dragon body.
Yeah, and he's got his real knobbly Real knobbly fingers. They're not quite as knobbly as the grandma's because, you know, he's got a lower pain threshold, but he does have a pipe.
Oh, of course.
You gotta have your pipe so you can do your pipe point. Like, you there.
He can't extend his finger to point. He needs a pipe in his hand.
He has to point with his pipe. There it is.
He can spell out. I think you got. Yeah, that's right. He could spell out secret messages in his pipe smoke.
Oh yeah. He's saying. What's he saying? He's saying.
He still mumbles in his pipe smoke. It's a secret language that only he and the ultimate grandma can understand.
Yeah, and she goes, "Oh," and he goes,
"Okay, dear.
Oh no, not in front of the kids now." Yeah, he's got to have his tall socks, of course.
Yep, that has just sheared away the hair on his legs.
And some loafers. Gotta have your loafers.
He's earned it. He's got to be comfy.
Yeah, he's just sitting on his chair. This is his grandpa chair. I'm good at drawing a chair.
It's like a lawn chair.
Yeah, it's a lawn chair. It's a long lawn chair. There it is. And yeah, just
he's just relaxing.
He's just relaxing. He's a grandpa dragon. He can do what he wants. You know how it goes.
You know how it goes with the ultimate grandpa.
I don't know. I'm just feeling real mellow looking at these guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I
go over their house and
I just want to know what's going on. I mean, it smells like cookies and just like farts.
Oh yeah. Farts and dead skin.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the ultimate grandpa. Yeah. You deal with it.
You deal with it. He's got one of his feet sort of up. Yeah, and his legs are just like real bunched into these socks. Just...
oh boy, those things ain't coming off.
No, I haven't changed my socks in over 50 millennia. Oh boy. Oh.
He's pleading to rip his socks off of his feet.
Get my socks out. Help me.
And
I can't reach it.
Where's his tail go even in this? How's this work?
You kind of drew yourself into a corner.
I did. I drew myself into a corner. I literally drew him in a corner. His tail's just sort of like twisted off to the side.
It's there.
It's also real knobbly.
Oh yeah. Every vertebrae in there is just in constant pain.
He's got a pretty full bit of hair on there. Yeah, there's some spots and hairs.
Yeah.
Spots and hairs.
Oh man.
You know, aging is it's something that's gonna happen to all of us. So
it affects everybody differently.
You
can really only hope that you look half as good as the ultimate grandma and grandpa.
Some drool, some spittle.
Yeah, of course.
You know, if your grandparents are still alive, give them a call. They'd love to hear from you.
And you know what? Everybody's grandma and grandpa is the ultimate grandma and grandpa.
Oh, that's true. You know,
that was the moral.
We have a lot of fun on here, but you know, whoever your grandma and grandpa are, that they should be your ultimate ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
it.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Hey, quit it.
Get off the YouTubes.
Get off the YouTubes and the Facemans and the give your elders a call.
Give them a call.
Give them a call. Help them with their socks.
Shave their backs.
Shave their backs just once.
Scratch their wings.
Shave their backs once, and you never have to do it again.
Straighten out their tails.
That tail's beyond straightening. This is a lovely couple. I think they're gonna make it.
I think they're gonna be okay.
I think they're gonna be all right.
they're gonna outlast us all.
Leave a suggestion of what you would like us to draw in the comments, and we're very sorry, or as they say in Grandpa.